And to see that this child is still lacking infant development is horrible. And apparently he's still drinking out of bottle. But to know that this child cannot even sit up or walk on his own without any support is just terrible. We watched her in real time destroy this child while she was pregnant. The drinking, the smoking, the fighting, constant drama. For this to be your first child, your first pregnancy, and that's what you do to your baby, the type of destruction and disability she brought upon this baby is something he has to live with for the rest of his life.
Girl, like, are you scared of nobody? You can say whatever. You can say whatever. Real, you can say whatever. You got something to say, I'm gonna say it. Feel me? Like, you can say whatever. But I'm telling y'all, it's about to get real serious. And I think if I put this PSA out, is it gonna try to act like I ain't say this?
Y'all, it looks like Cash Rock is finally getting an unwanted taste of humble pie because she just confirmed that the things that people have been noticing about Chrisean Jr. is true, and now she has to get some help and address his health issues like she should have done from the beginning. But it's still not easy for Chrisean to accept that she might have something to do with her son's current struggles, because word is she's struggling with the guilt real bad. She's turned to church for help and guidance, and also has been talking to Blueface mom Clarissa about her co-baby mama Jaden Alexis to allow her son to get close to his siblings and have a real family, hoping that it would turn the situation around.
Doctor or whatever medical professionals at the time of his birth, they had stated that he would need medical treatment like surgery, steroid injections, etc. in order for him to start developing properly. For me, on the outside looking in, I seen that baby when he was born, and I see him now, and his health has not been addressed in the best manner.
The wild part about all of this is that Cash has been denying for months that her son might need some assistance, even though fans have been begging her for a while to not ignore what's staring her right in the face. Even some of her friends and others close to the situation who have seen Chrisean Jr. have said that he's not hitting those milestones the way that he's supposed to. The thing is, people couldn't help but comparing him to Halo, who's almost 2 years old, and he also has become everyone's favorite internet nephew with his little cute self. People saw Chrisean give birth live on IG, and whenever she was on live, her son was always with her or somewhere close by, and that's when people started to notice that he had no head movement and no hand-eye coordination. But what really got people talking was when they heard him cry while Croc was on live defending the tattoo of Blueface that she got on her face. It almost sounded like a cat was crying and dying. As soon as people heard that, concerned fans were reaching out to her suggesting that she take her baby to see a doctor as soon as possible, but Chrisean basically ignored the comments and acted like it was just haters trying to ruin her joy of being a new mother. She kept posting videos of her and her baby boy and was adamant that there was nothing wrong with her son, and folks on the internet were just projecting things onto him.
Y'all don't know nothing about God. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that. So I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child. To be honest. But I like this shit, bro. You know why? Because all the glory to God, bro. That was looking real stupid.
But y'all, nobody was letting up on Cash because there were several moments of her partying and drinking heavily even while pregnant, and who can forget that she literally cried and went for her ultrasound at 5 months pregnant because her doctor told her she was too far along to terminate the pregnancy.
That's the lower lip, upper lip.
Whoa.
You are 20 weeks pregnant.
Was it too late?
Yeah, it's too late.
Fine, I'm not talking to you.
That's not all, because fans started looking much closer into the videos Cash was posting and noticing that he had most of the physical traits associated with fetal alcohol syndrome. According to online doctors, Cash's son had all the physical characteristics of fetal alcohol syndrome. He had small eyes with folds in the corner. He had extra large low-set ears, a flat mid-face, and a very small head. The high-pitched cry that y'all heard in these videos could happen because of alcohol withdrawal in infants. People also noticed that when pictures of him are taken, his pupils reflect back as white instead of red, which could potentially mean that there's something wrong with his eyesight, and that would explain why he hasn't been reaching for food or anything placed in front of him until Chrisean brought it right in front of him where he couldn't miss it. We'd never seen him walk, talk, hold a spoon, laugh, or Do anything that a 1-year-old child knocking on 2 is supposed to be doing, and when the backlash kept growing, Chrisean slowly took her son off the internet, saying that she was doing it for his privacy and nothing more. But recently Croc has been going to church a lot more, taking her son with her. And this is one of the few times people have gotten to see him like that ever since she decided to take him off the internet, even still with a few videos of Chrisean's son out there. Fans were quick to clock the fact that not much has changed with Chrisean Jr. since we last saw him, so all that BS of her wanting to give him some privacy was so that people could get off her back and not hold her accountable. Remember, at the time that this video is being recorded, he'll be turning 2 in a few months, and there is still quite a gap between where he is now and where he really ought to be in his development. Now, I know some of y'all are going to say that she won't be the first or last to have a baby with special needs, but the thing that's got people's blood boiling is that her actions while she was pregnant might have contributed to it, and now she's looking for a miracle to turn these things around.
I'm sure we all in agreement now that it's a lot of things that this baby is going to be suffering from or hindered doing because of the shit Chrisean was doing while she was pregnant. Drinking, smoking, partying. And to be quite honest with y'all, I think what make it worse and what make everybody more mad at Chrisean is the fact that, one, she still denies it. Not just leave it alone, she denies that she did anything wrong while pregnant. On top of, it doesn't seem like seeking any help for this baby.
It looks like Chrisean might have realized that she didn't handle things the right way because she's retracing her steps and trying to get him the help and treatment that he needs. For a long time, Chrisean hadn't been on good terms with Blueface mom Clarissa and Jaden Alexis Blueface, other baby mama, since Chrisean got pregnant. When Jaden and Blueface were still together, now she's realizing that she needs a whole village and support system to help out with her son, and is asking that they put their differences aside so that their son can have his family with him.
Sorry, Carlissa. I'm sorry, Jaden. I'm sorry. Who else? I apologize to that whole side of people. I'm just sorry because I really care about my son, bro. And I know he'll be thriving better with his siblings, too. And Carlissa, you got me blocked on Instagram, so I can't follow you. But, girl, you could come get your grandson for when you come home in August. So he have all his kids there. I literally want to take myself out of the situation and then just receive whatever God has in store and what purpose he has for this whole thing to work out.
But with everything she's been doing to make things right for Chrisean Jr., people are still saying that she needs to take accountability publicly rather than trying to act like she didn't know what she was doing up until now. Idacey definitely had that baby just to keep Blueface in her life. From when she was in the hospital to how she had the baby's back bending to her missing his surgeries, you can tell she don't give a F about that baby. I want Chrisean Rock to go to Hubble hockey sticks like yesterday. Every time I see her son, OMG the rage. I think she knows she's at fault for his shortcomings, and behind closed doors she's hurting bad, but at the same time she doesn't want to face reality because she knows it's her fault, so she's just going to continue to pray he gets better. But do y'all think Cash will ever take accountability for how she moved while she was pregnant? Share your thoughts in the comments and make sure you like and subscribe because there's more coming down the pipeline, and I'll see you in the next video, berries.